Masterclass is back in session, legends. Before we mix a single chemical today, I need to stop and say a massive heartfelt thank you to every single one of you. The support, the likes, and the comments on our current recent well-checked Masterclass completely blew me away. Seeing the Academy grow to over 400 legends on Discord and hitting 25,000 views is surreal. I appreciate each and every single one of you who takes the time to drop a comment and hit that like button. You feel the indomitable spirit of this channel, and I respect your time too much to give you anything less than pure logic. Now, after teasing him in our last video, it's time to unleash the master transmission himself, Lavos Prime. Forget what the popular meta-slop told you about him being clunky. Today, I'm handling you the keys to the 5 completely busted, highly versatile layouts that turns Lavos into a Swiss Army knives of pure destruction. Let's look at the engine and the hood first. To play Lavos properly, you need to understand his baseline logic. First up, the passive. Lavos completely deletes the concept of energy. No energy siphon, no generic mandatory dependency, nothing. Instead, everything runs on cooldowns. Better yet, grabbing energy or universal orbs grants you 10 seconds of total status immunity. By holding down your ability keys, you mix elements directly into his vials to imbue your next cast. Let's look at his base kit. Your first ability, Ophidian Bite, a toxic whip that heals you instantly based on how many targets you hit. This is your life support. His second ability, Vial Rush, a forward dash that blankets the floor and cold vials, freezing anything in its path. His third ability, Transmutation Probe. This launches a drone that shocks enemies, converting ammo and orbs into universal variations. Crucially, every enemy electrocuted reduces your other active cooldowns by 1.5 seconds. His last ability, his fourth, Catalyze, a massive ring of fiery gel. The absolutely golden rule here, well, catalyzed damage doubles for every single status effect currently ticking on the enemy. It is a mathematical monster. To unlock the true power of these 5 builds, we are running 2 specific augment mods across the majority of our configurations. First is Valence Formation. When you cast an ability imbued with the element, that element applies as a massive 200% parallel damage bonus to your weapons with a guaranteed status for 20 seconds. This doesn't mess up your current weapon's innate modded elements, it sits alongside them. It lets you adapt to any faction weakness on the fly. Second augment is called Swift Bite. For your first ability, it grants Ophidian Bite an extra 30% ability range, and when you strike at least 4 enemies, it slices a 4 seconds off of your current cooldowns. Combined with your probe, you become an absolute casting god without 0 downtime. Now then, let's get to work with the first build. This is a all-rounder build, and we have Roar on the fourth ability, where Catalyze would have been, and we're utilizing Precision Intensify, so the strength that you see on screen is not going to be as accurate, but if you want to see true accuracy, just hover over your Roar, and you will get a more accurate number. Anyways, so for our first layout is going to be my daily driver. As I said, we start on 4th into the kit. Why? Because Roar acts as a universal faction damage multiplier, a double depth on your status damage and overtime effects. This is your pure all-round build for clearing standard, sword shot and steel path without zero friction. Layout number 2 uses Xata's Whisper. With the current state of blast status mechanics, Xata's Whisper creates a beautiful chaotic geometry logic. The void status bubbles trap the projectiles, causing their new blast radius explosions to double dip inside the bubble. It is pure mechanical synergy. Layout 3 is unique because we are running Evade, Xata 9's signature ability. Usually invisibility abilities drain your energy pool dry when you're aiming or moving. But on Lavos, it runs purely on cooldowns. So you get free stealth, shield regeneration bypasses, and status cleanses, making it the ultimate comfort build for high level precision sniping or regular weapons. Now, what's unique with this helmet ability is that the more kills you get, the longer your ability runs, making it indefinitely. Layout number 4 is our room clearing specialist. By running Sickening Pulse, you stack up your elements using your base kits, cast Sickening Pulse, and it instantly multiplies and spreads those existing status stacks, and it turns Lavos into a walking nuclear reactor. Finally, layout number 5, my personal playground. We started Valky's Warcry onto his second ability, and since Lavos already has a massive natural armor and health, Warcry basically chooses your attack speed and multiplies your armor even further. Pair this up with any melee weapon loop, and your first heals you and turns you into an immortal relentless brawler who simply refuses to die. Now, his first ability, even though it heals you, it's not the only way this setup heals you. We have Dreamer's Bond. It's mediocre, it's not the base of the base, but it heals you regardless. That is something that we want, that's something that we need, and that's very good. But the secret lays in Arcane Reaper. This is the secret sauce. It also heals you, but it also gives you armor. Big PP move there, boys. This heals you indefinitely. You just gotta kill enemies with your melee. So if you have a melee that has something like melee influence or whatever the case might be, you're just healing consistently and getting a lot of, and I mean a lot of armor. Your armor is gonna skyrocket into the few thousands.
This death is temporary. My existence is forever. I cannot be destroyed.
The builds and abilities and passives and everything out of the way, let's talk about the companion modding logic. Because no slop means you are looking at the whole picture as a whole. Take the mods like Duplex Bond or Synth Deconstruct off of your companion right now. Why? Because those mods exist to feed your energy economy. But since Lavos has no energy economy, it makes them completely wasted slots. Instead, what I would suggest is you use something like Shield Charger. This provides a massive shield capacity and boost your kickstarts for your shield gating buffer for raw survivability. And if you're wondering what type of Archon shards that I'm using, I'm gonna be very blunt and honest. You can run whatever, but for the sake of today's video, I'll be showing and telling you why I use specific Archon shards, and all of them are Tower Forged because why not? So I run 2 green Tower Forged shards for me to basically almost strip 100% of the time. And these are just purely a flex slot. I wouldn't say these are mandatory, so they're just a comfortable alternative option if you want to have 100% armor stripping. Now I have 2 red ones, as you guys can see, 2 ability duration, so that it extends ability duration. And then I have 1 yellow for casting speed because I want my abilities to shine and I don't want to die on the field. There you have it. 5 builds, 0 meta-slop, and pure mathematical logic. The Swifty Academy Vault has officially archived this blueprint. Pick the layout that matches your playstyle's heart's desires and take it a steel path. If this guide helped you to see the matrix behind Lavos' skits, make sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and join over 400 fellow legends in our Discord community, link down below. Class is dismissed. I'll see you in the next lesson, legends. Peace.